And somehow you expect other people to show up for you when you cannot even show up for yourself. That's hilarious if you ask me. Some of the things that are happening in your life or are going to happen in your life may seem as they are challenges that do not help you in any way. But the question is, how do you know whatever that is going in your life is wrong? How do you know? Just because at that moment is an inconvenience, or at that moment something that is happening to you does not go along with your plans, doesn't necessarily mean that it's for the worst. How do you know what's happening to you is wrong and it's bad? How do you know it's bad? Sometimes we need certain things to happen in our lives for us to grow. There has to be tension in our lives sometimes for us to grow. The same with the seed. You plant it in the soil, it goes through a lot of tension, and as it grows, there's heavy rains, there's the scorching sun, there are a lot of things. There can also be birds that will try to eat the seed. So there is going to be tension. For you to grow, there are going to be challenges. And by now, you should know how to handle challenges. Whatever that you face in your daily life, just know it's part of the plan. Everything is about your attitude, how you show up in the world, how you respond to things that happen to you. It's all about attitude. So allow yourself, give yourself the space and time to grow. Be patient with yourself. Sometimes the things that are occurring in your life that you see as bad are needed for you to grow. As like a seed, there's always going to be tension. Take that mess and let it be a message. Those mistakes that you've done, don't be hard on yourself. You have learned something and you are no longer that same person. You know that next time I don't need to turn right because the last time I turned right, this is what happened. Then you will know that this other time I need to turn left. So what I'm saying to you is be patient with yourself. We sometimes be so hard on ourselves that we judge ourselves to a certain extent where we regard ourselves as the lowest of the lowest because of things we've said or done or even thought. If you're able to see something as not good for you and you've done it before, that's growth. That's growth, and that does not define you. You may have done something that taught you a lesson in life. Do not pull yourself down because of mistakes that you've done. Do not pull yourself down because of the choices you have taken. You have taken, it's a past tense, and you know better now. You could have done better if you knew better. And the old version of you did what she could or did what he could with the information and knowledge that she or he knew at that time. But now you know better. There's no way you're going to repeat the same things. Stop beating yourself over that. You might have done something might have happened to your past, but that does not define you. Allow yourself to grow, embrace change, because change is always going to happen. The same way we have night, day, the same way time is moving. We have morning, we have afternoon, we have night. The same as we have seasons. Your life also has seasons. And sometimes the seasons that you might go through may not be favorable to you at the moment. Or you may feel they're not favorable to you. But you are learning something. Every single time when you go through a challenge, ask yourself, what is it that I need to learn from this? Have a positive attitude and ask yourself, what is it that I need to learn from this? There is a reason why that is happening. And one thing about the universe, when you do not listen, something's going to happen over and over again until you get the message, until you understand it's something that you're not supposed to do, the route that you're not supposed to take. The universe is talking to you. You're saying to yourself, oh my God, I always experience this. I always experience such people in my life. The universe is telling you you're stuck in a loop. Hence, you're experiencing the same energy but different faces. It is time to do something. There's no change without change. If you're just going to sit and not change anything about your life, you're not going to get the results that you want. You need to do something. There's certain things that you need to let go. There's certain habits that you have adopted along the way that you need to let go. It's all about action. It's all about making sure that you show up for yourself. No one is ever going to love you the way that you love yourself, and no one is ever going to know how to love you the way you love yourself. Even though you can tell someone, hey, this is how I want to be loved, but they will not 100% love you the way that you can and will love yourself. Because at the end of the day, you know everything about you. And no one's ever going to know you more than you know yourself. You spend every single second with yourself. When you sleep, you are the last person you talk to. When you wake up, you're the first person that you talk to. You are always with you. Hence, it's very important to build a relationship with yourself and to love yourself fully. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to show up with a cup that is empty, you are not going to survive. You are not going to survive. People be saying, oh, life is hard. Life is not necessarily hard. It is not. It's just about the way you look at it. The challenges that you face, the uncomfortable situations that you go through, they're just there to elevate you. They're just there to help you level up so that you don't get comfortable where you are and move forward. Every single time when you go through a situation or challenge, remind yourself of the theory of the seed. You are a seed, and as you grow, there will be external environments that are going to put tension on you. Okay? That are going to put tension on you. Take care of your body. Take care of your mind. Take care of your spirit. Take care of yourself from the way you eat, every single thing. We have this thing of waiting for people to come and love us. No one is ever going to love you the way you love yourself. No one has the capability and capacity to love you the way that you can love yourself. No one is ever going to 100% love you the way that you need to be loved. Understand that and start showing up for yourself. And remember, if you don't love yourself, how can other people love you? Remember, you show people how to treat you by the way you treat yourself. You may not notice that. It's a subconscious thing. The way you show up for yourself, that's how people are going to show up for you. So right now, you're not showing up for yourself. You always tell yourself, I'm going to do this. I need to do this project. You're always procrastinating. This year I'm going to start the gym. You've been saying you'll go to the gym. Now it's August. You've been saying the same thing, saying the same thing. Now it's August. You've been saying, I'm going to start eating healthy. I'm going to start looking after myself. But you have been procrastinating, being lazy. And somehow you expect other people to show up for you when you cannot even show up for yourself. That's hilarious, if you ask me. Get up. Get up, girl. Get up, get up, get up. You cannot allow yourself to go through this again and again. It is time. Get up, wherever you are, whoever you are. This video found you because it had to find you. Get up. You've been sleeping on yourself for so long. And you have the power to change, to make a change, and not just to make a change, to show up as your best version, to thrive as your best version. Whatever that you want, you already have. You just need to put actions towards it. Come on. You need to show up for yourself. You have been always complaining, say, oh my God, these people don't treat me well. I've been doing this, I've been doing that. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, maybe the reason these people are treating me this poorly is because I treat myself poorly? Have you ever asked yourself that? Because there's no way that every single person you meet in your life treats you poorly, that every experience you have in your life is a poor experience. It is time to show up for yourself. Stop waiting for someone to come love you. The need for love shows the lack of love internally. You only search for something you don't have. You only need something that you don't have. And for the reason that you need so much love, you need other people to love you, it just shows that you lack love within you. You don't love yourself. Because if you loved yourself already, you wouldn't be out there searching for love. You're just saying, oh, I just want someone who's going to love me. I just want someone who's going to take care of me. I just want someone who's just going to show up for me. What? You can show up for yourself. And if you show up for yourself, whether someone else shows up for you or they don't show up for you, it wouldn't matter to you. And at the same time, you wouldn't associate yourself with people who continuously show you that they don't care about you, because you already love yourself. You already know how to treat yourself. You treat yourself like the king, queen that you are, and you will inspire the same sentiment in other people. So what I'm trying to say to you, all of the issues that you have, a lot of issues that you might be having in your life, they are solvable, and you can solve them by looking within, by starting to love yourself, by starting to show up for yourself, by starting, say it with me, by starting action. Put in the action. Remember, the brain works on familiarity. Your brain starts looking for evidence. So if you don't show up for yourself, your brain is going to automatically start looking for evidence, and it's going to be attracted to people who are not going to show up for you, because you cannot show up for yourself. But if you show up for yourself, your brain has evidence also that you're showing up for yourself. So it's going to start looking for evidence, and it's going to be attracted to people who show up for you. That's why sometimes you get so worked up and ask yourself, you tell yourself that you want a certain thing, but you attract the opposite. That is because your brain works on familiarity. You attract what you already are. You attract what you are, not what you want. I know it can be a bit confusing, but think about it. Just think of the experiences you've been having in your life so far. Think of your lifetime experiences. How has it been? Your relationships, with either friendships, romantic ships, relationships that you've been experiencing so far, the people that you've been meeting, the conversations that you've been having. How have they been? Do you realize, do you see a pattern? And if you see a pattern, what kind of pattern are you seeing? Is it a positive pattern? Is it a negative pattern? And after seeing all of that, you need to change from within. Do not try to change your external environment. You have the power to do that.